I need to put this on the YouTube. Okay, it's done. YouTube. All right. All right, I think we're ready here. All right, the court is calling cause number 2017 DCM 6570. This is a hearing on a motion filed by the Attorney General's office entitled a motion to modify and to confirm child support arrearage. My name is Antonio Rodriguez. I'm the Associate Judge for the Title 4D Court here in El Paso, Texas. And we are proceeding today on the Zoom application since we cannot appear in court due to the pandemic crisis that's going on. However, the courts have allowed us to conduct our remote hearings through this Zoom application. Also, this matter is being live streamed on the YouTube channel. That is to comply with the Texas rules that we have to keep our courts open to the public. However, as soon as we finish this hearing here today, that live stream will be taken off the YouTube channel. I'm also recording the evidence on the computer system that records our cases. That is the official record of the proceedings here today. Parties in this case are Luis Cordova Ramirez and Grisela Alanis, who is also known as Grisela Cavada. At this time that the case is being called, today is February the 11th. It's now 8:30. This matter is scheduled for 8 o'clock. Mr. Ramirez, Cordova Ramirez is not present, although it does indicate that he was served with citation back on October the 14th of last year, 2020. Mr. Cordova Ramirez has not appeared today. And there is no response filed by him in this case. Let's see. So at this time, what is the announcement of counsel, Mr. Knauth? What does the state wish to do at this time?
Douglas Knauth for the Office of the Attorney General. We're presently requesting to proceed on a default hearing.
Okay, all right. I think the default is appropriate. The return on file has been on file for the requisite period of time, more than 10 days, and it does appear to be in proper form. All right, Ms. Cavada, would you please raise your right hand, ma'am, so I can swear you in? Do you swear or affirm that the testimony that you're about to give is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
All right, thank you, ma'am. You can lower your hand now. Thank you, ma'am. All right, Mr. Knauth, go ahead.
At this time, the state will offer as Exhibit 1 our document titled Zoom NCP Cordova, which is the updated notice which was sent to Mr. Cordova in this case. It was sent to his email address, which was provided to the OAG for contact, and pursuant to the terms of the prior order, Mr. Cordova was ordered to keep his contact information up to date with the OAG, meaning that this most recent email address that we have should be the one by which he can be contacted and given the opportunity to participate in these proceedings. I will note that this document does contain the relevant Zoom link, cause number, date, time, everything he would need to show up and participate today. State moves that Exhibit 1 be entered into evidence.
All right, State 1 will be admitted into evidence. I believe that proper notice has been provided to Mr. Cordova Ramirez. In addition to that, the order setting this matter for a hearing, this indicate that this matter would be entertained today at 8 o'clock, as indicated. So that note, that order setting hearing is also a judicial order. So proper notice has been given to Mr. Cordova Ramirez. All right, go ahead, Mr. Knauth.
At this time, the state will offer as Exhibit 2 the document titled FINA Cordova with the relevant case and cause number. This is an updated copy of the state's financial activity report that was initially attached to the pleadings in this case. State would request that the Copy as updated be entered into evidence as a true and correct record of all payments received through the OAG in this matter.
All right, the updated financial report will be admitted into evidence.
At this time, the state will non-suit our request for modification of past child support and look to proceed on just the confirmation of arrears.
All right. Okay, so we'll proceed on only the confirmation of the arrears at this time. All right, go ahead, Mr. Canal.
State calls Ms. Cabata. Ma'am, could you please state your name for the court?
Griselda Cavada Lanis.
What? Oh, no. Hello? Can you hear me? Hello?
Yeah,
Yes,
we can hear you. I can hear you because I can.
Okay, I'm sorry. Sorry, got a technical glitch there.
Oh,
Yes,
okay.
ma'am, what are the names of your children before the court today?
Mayra Córdoba, Arlene Córdoba, and Luis Córdoba.
Who is the father of these children?
Luis Córdoba?
Was he previously ordered to pay child support for these kids?
Yes,
Has he fallen behind in his payments?
yes,
Our present financial report says that he is behind in his past due child support of $25,710.02 and behind on his medical in the amount of $5,018.84. Does that sound correct to you?
yes,
Has Mr. Cordova ever sent you any money directly that would not be reflected in the OAG's report?
yes, he did.
How much did he send you?
She sent 850
And how did he send that money to you?
through Walmart,
Was that money intended to provide for the children?
Well, yes, he bought a cell phone for my oldest daughter.
Would the disclosure of your personal contact information in the final order of the court cause you or any of the children a risk of harm, harassment, or in any way endanger them?
No,
So you'd be okay if your contact information appeared in the final order?
yes,
Do you need to sign off on the final order before it's presented to the judge, or would you be okay with it going directly to court?
directly to court.
Understood. At this time, the state will rest subject to brief closing recommendations.
All right. Oh, okay, go ahead, Mr. Knopf. State's recommendation on this matter. And for the record, the court has received the updated financial report in this case. All right, go ahead, Mr. Knopf.
The state is going to recommend that there be a judgment on past due child support and medical support arrears, factoring in the $850 that Mr. Cordova sent in direct payments. State will recommend that there be a judgment as of January 31st in the amount of $24,860.02 for past due child support, which Mr. Cordova should be ordered to pay back at a rate of $175 per month beginning March 1st, 2021, and continuing monthly thereafter. State will also request that there be a judgment on past due medical support arrears in the amount of $5,018.84 to be paid back at a rate of $75 per month beginning the same day. State will request that court costs be assessed against Mr. Cordova as it's his missed payments are the whole reason we're here. And the state has a deliberate exception from paying court costs in the Texas Family Code. No non-disclosures required, and state has been given leave for direct submission of the order to the court by Ms. Cabata.
Okay. All right, the court will follow recommendation. I will find that Mr. Cordova is behind in his child support and medical support as evidenced by the financial report and giving him credit for the direct payment that Ms. Cabala indicated. Those arrearages will be updated. The as of date, Mr. Knopf, with the direct payment, is there what day do you want the updated amounts?
all judgment as of dates being requested are for January 31st, 2021.
Okay, 131. Okay, all right. The court will follow recommendation setting payments on the arrearage as recommended, 175 on the child support arrears and $75 on the medical support arrears. Court costs to be assessed against Mr. Cordova as billed. And no request for, I didn't see a request for non-disclosure, but she indicated she does not need a non-disclosure order. Okay, is there anything else that we need to address, Mr. Canal?
Nothing further from the state.
Ms. Cavada, do you have any questions, ma'am?
No.
Okay. All right, Ms. Cavada, Mr. Canal will go ahead and prepare the order that I have just issued right now. Once I receive it, I will sign it, and the order will then be filed with the clerk's office, and copies will be sent to the parties. Okay. All right. That should conclude our hearing for today. Thank you for your participation today, Ms. Cavada. You can go ahead and sign off. The case is concluded. Thank you.
Thank you.